So you know how I said I wasn't going to get rid of my PA-12?
Keeping the PA, I'm not getting rid of the PA.
I did. I said that before I had my surgery, and after my surgery, just sitting in my house for the 6 weeks, I had a lot of time to think. I just thought to myself, I wanted something easier to deal with than the PA-12 with the motor and the trailer. Those are the two main things that were annoying to me. It's probably not annoying to a lot of you guys, but to me, I just wanted something to throw in the bed of the truck, easy to get in and out, which is why I'm in this Lynx. I just wanted something different to fish these tournaments in, something I can get into skinnier water, back in the lily pad fields. Just, I can do a lot of different things in the Lynx, and it's just so light and so easy to deal with. I don't know how else to explain it. Yeah, the noise thing is bothersome for some people, but it doesn't bother me. It seems like it doesn't bother the fish, because I even redfish in this thing and they don't seem to care. I no longer have the PA-12. Sean Spears has it. You've probably seen it in some little videos, little things here and there. We're gonna try this whole 2024 season in the Lynx. See what happens. I'm also gonna try to take it outside of the state and do some bigger tournaments, hopefully. I'm not promising anything, but hopefully I'll be able to go do bigger tournaments and do more traveling with this. That's one of the things is the trailer. I'm just so afraid of it blowing a tire. It's just and like the parking situation sometimes is a nightmare. This in the bed of the truck, no problem. But anyways, I'm gonna do a tournament setup. I did a setup video before, like I said, when I said I wasn't gonna get rid of the PA-12, but that was just a simple setup. This is more for tournaments and how I have things where I need it. So anyways, let's go to my phone and we'll go over this whole thing. We'll start at the bow. I have my net. My cooler just sits up there. The net sits there. It's right there for me to grab, as you've been seeing me catch fish with it. Pedals. Pretty simple in the front, nothing crazy. Right here is my front camera on a Yak Attack extended pole thing. I mounted a Railblazer port on top of it so I can get the camera off and on easy. And then down there is another Railblazer, which is screwed in like how I explained before, with a sheet metal screw that goes into those little holes there. When I'm not using this, it just folds down right there and it doesn't get in the way. And then when I do need it, I just bring it up and it's at a really good height. So when I'm showing off the fish and stuff like that. I got that idea from Creek Fishing Adventures. He had like a similar setup to where he had it like laying down, and then when he wants to use it, he brings it up. So similar idea, just different parts. And I really like it. It's a good system instead of it being up all the time and being in the way. So good height, moves out of the way. Perfect. Continue on. I have my power pull buttons right there. I just put some 1/4 screws through it with T-bolt stuff, you know, to hold it down for the power pull. I have a ball here for my phone mount if I wanted to mount my phone, if I'm going to do any lives or whatever. But sometimes I'll have it, sometimes I won't. It's also a good stop for the bump board, which is back here. So when I have a fish on, boats moving around or whatever from waves, it stops it from keeping going that way. So that's a added bonus to that. But yeah, the bump board's there. I have it mounted back here on some roto grips. Just put it on like that. Boom. Hobie accessory, bucket, pliers, scissors. I attach my phone to this and my phone just sits in there. Depth finder. It's not the best, but all I really need it for is the depth and water temperature, which has been doing pretty good. It doesn't have any maps, but I have my map on my phone. Down there, it's mounted on like a pole mount thing I got from Amazon, to a ball, to the ram, and then to a ram base. So, and then underneath, that's where the transducer goes. I have a little plug there from Navarre Kayaks. Keep any weights from going down in there. On the seat, I have kayak cushions, back and bottom, which I think is a must because It's so comfortable. Without it, it's okay, but with it, it's just 10 times better. On this strap here, I have Louisiana Custom Kayaks rag, which comes in handy when my hands are all slimy. The roto grips here for my paddle. I only have half a paddle with this handle there. That's all you really need for this. I don't have a full-on paddle because it just gets in the way, and it wiggles a lot with a full paddle. With the short paddle, it doesn't wiggle a lot. And then you got my cup holder there. Behind the seat, I have my backpack, YakRods 13x13. I got 4 rod holders. Most I'll be taking is 4, maybe 5 sometimes. Go on the other side. There's an airboat coming. And then I got a cup holder here for my canteen of water. I have that on a 90-degree. Plugs to keep the noise down. Without these plugs, you'll hear a bunch more noise coming out of the plugs going bloop, bloop, bloop. Camera mount setup as I showed last time. Camera. And then power pole, but I just don't have it with me today because I knew I was going into this creek and I didn't want it to be hitting a bunch of trees and stuff. Don't really need it right now. It's not too windy. It hasn't been windy in quite some time. That is it. I'm gonna try to get out of here before that airboat comes in here because I think this is their hangout spot. And I don't want to hang out with them. So we're gonna be going right now. Yeah, quick little tournament setup. That's all you really need. I mean, you don't need anything crazy. I'm gonna try this season and see how it come out. I tried it before with the Outback, but the Outback was just not as easy to deal with. This one turns on a dime. Let's see if we can get around this tree before this airboat comes. I'll start talking again after this airboat passes by. Yeah, that's my setup. Pretty simple. I mean, I wanted to keep it as simple as I can, but with having the tools I need for a tournament setup. Yeah, just like one of the things I love about this, it's so light, it's so easy to turn. Look how it turns on a dime, dude. Like I explained that last time, but if I need to turn myself really quick, the paddle's right there, easy to grab. It doesn't get in the way. There might be a couple things here and there that I want to add, like the new YakRods box. It's just a plastic box, but it'll mount perfect on the rail where I can use it as like a day box, and I can just put random lures and stuff in there instead of having it in this cup. Yeah, that, maybe a seat riser. I might want to put a seat riser on it, but as it is right now, it's not horrible. That's about it, really. But anyways, I hope this video was helpful. If it did, leave a like on the bottom, subscribe if you've not subscribed yet, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.